So let's start this video off. It's going to be a really serious video and a really serious topic. I'm going to give you a little information about myself. For those who you don't know, I'm EB Shiny, EB, or Eric, whatever you want to call me. I also own Deckhouse Collective. It's a online card store that's just getting started. But that's besides the point. I am a 32-year-old dad of 4 daughters. So my daughters vary in age from 16 all the way to a 10-month-old. The one most supportive person in my life is my wife. She knows the last couple of months between work, between home life, and me trying to figure out how to balance magic, the store, in my 9 to 5. But something happened this week in my personal life that made me realize how much I've changed in the last couple of years doing this streaming, how much I've grown. I'm a grown man. I do therapy. Guys, there's no shame in saying it. And there's no plug, there's no nothing for this. As a person that grew up angry, that's been in fight after fight, and have gone down that road, being a very angry individual. People say something to you, you get mad, you punch them, get into an argument with somebody, and just be over the top, or get into an argument and put a hole in the wall. That's just who I was. That's who I've been since as long as I can remember. But there's one place I am not that. There's one place that you'll never really see me blow up, unless something serious happens, and especially with males on female hate. Regardless, that's where I draw the line. Something happened this weekend where my wife noticed it, that we were at an event that happened and 2 guys were arguing. I walked away from it, even though I could have gotten involved in it. Walked away from it, and then some of the guys started going after the girls. That's when I turned around. Very calm, very demeanor. And all I said was, if you put your hands on those females, you will leave here in an ambulance. That's besides the point. But my wife saw it. It clicked in her head. If this was 5 years ago, I would have been in the middle of there and somebody would have left in an ambulance. But that's a little bit about me. What this video is really about is the magic community. With me being, I don't know if you want to call it, older and wiser, and not wanting to rock the boat, we rocking the boat. Magic the Gathering. These playing cards that we have right here. This game meant for children that we still play. Again, I'm 33 years old. I still play this. I've been playing it since I was 10 years old. Playing it since I was 10, collecting since God knows how long. These are cardboard cards. And it's Magic the Gathering. And everybody talks about the gatherings. For all of you that don't know, I started my stream about 2 years ago. I started the streaming content creation about 2 years ago. 3 years ago, I should say. But that's besides the point. And this was my release. Regardless, I've been playing with some of my best friends. Now that we're grown and all have families, we don't do the once a month magic night that we used to do at somebody's house. We honestly just play on stream. We'll all stream it. But this week made me realize that this is my release. And wanted to come out and say that I'm torn in the community. Last year, an issue arose about some uh, some individuals, and I shouldn't be working with them, creating content with them. Um, so, in order to please what I thought would make my personal growth being selfish, uh, I stopped streaming with certain individuals and legitimately just shut down the whole stream. That's really why I haven't been streaming. Uh, to fill a schedule is hard. Last minute cancellations, um, people backing out, schedules getting messed up somehow, some way, overbooking. Just it, it's really difficult being a streamer. That's why most likely you'll see me playing a lot more Magic Online, like MTG Go, Magic Arena, because I can just sit here and deal with the community that I want. Um, and that's where I think this channel is gonna go. Doing more live deck techs, maybe me sorting the bulk, going through the bulk pricing, and just have the camera live and you guys can ask me questions. Um, because honestly, I love this community and I love playing with some of my best friends in the community. That's what makes me happy, is the genuine friends that I've made from this community. The fake friends that tell you not to be friends with this person or you should stay away from this person, um, as you're trying to grow a channel. I have the most followers on TikTok, a platform that you watch 10-second videos. And a lot of them are just pack openings, not even me in front of the camera, which I'm fine with. I will be that person. But I also want to grow a community where obviously every community and every space is going to have drama between I don't like this person, that person doesn't like this person. I understand. 95% of us in this game are adults. Act like it. You don't like a person, don't talk about them. It's as simple as that. The biggest thing that I feel is everybody's trying to see how they can blow their stream up and get the most follows and the most views and the most this and the most that and the most people at their meet and greets and stuff like that. But nobody sits here and doesn't act for this thing. I don't act. I am reserved when we're at conventions. But the people that I've housed with and the people that I hang out with, the people that I go to dinner with, know who I am. And there's only one person in this Magic community that knows exactly who I am. And the other friend group that I have knows exactly who I am. And I reached out and I said, hey, I'm about to make a video talking about some stuff that's been making me feel uneasy about the community, about Magic in general. Told them the exact story that happened this week. And I was like, I'm just done not being honest with people and not being myself. So that is my rant. That is my talks about the community and how I feel. So just thought I'd upload this quick 10-minute video of me ranting about how I feel. You guys can comment. You guys can leave them good or bad, and I'll answer them. Honestly, I really don't care. You're not going to make me aggravated talking. They're just words. Yeah, I'm just, I want to be here for the community And I don't want to be here not for you guys, not for what this game was meant for. You have a bad day at work? Let's jump on stream. I don't even need to press record. Let's play a couple games, crack a couple jokes, relax, and get lost in the world of Magic the Gathering for 2 hours, 3 hours, however long it's going to take us to forget our daily life and what's going on. Listen, like I say in every video I post, and I truly mean it, be somebody's sunshine, be somebody's smile. Don't ever forget who you are. And we'll catch you on the next one.